Okay, once you have your wiper motor, see there's this bolt, again, this bolt, and a bolt that goes to there, but there's should be a stud here with the nut, this stud with the nut, this stud with the nut. They're all 10mm heads. And this wiper motor will flip up, and you can just push on this little tab here and unplug it. This wiper motor is junk, and the reason for that is the whole drain holes are all plugged when I got it, and when that fills with water, your wiper motor gets submerged. And then there's 1, 2, 3 10mm, and then that little guy in there's an 8 on this car. This is 99-02, and this is your whole linkage assembly and everything. So I'm gonna get the new one in, and then I'm gonna drop it back in this little. I'm gonna clean this all up. You got a drain hole here, make sure it's clear. Drain holes here, make sure they're clear. Okay, make sure all them drain holes are clear. And so I'm gonna clean it up, scrub it up, paste it up, put that down there, and we're gonna put the wiper motor. We're gonna put a new wiper motor in it and go from there. Right, one of the clips, little bastard sons of bitches that did the window broke off. I didn't clean up the rubber. Yeah, didn't clean up the rubber. Wonderful. Wonderful times. But this stud should have been encapsulated in there. I guess it's come loose. Okay, we're going to get this done and I'll get it back and quit. Alright, we got our Cali cleaned up. New wiper motor installed. Before I installed the new wiper motor, I lubricated and painted the wiper transmission. I'll give these another little douche. White litho grease. Kind of helps prolong it. When I popped all these apart, I put some new grease in them. Clean them out. Okay, so now our tape was coming apart, so dropping stuff. Re-split loomed our tape, our harness here. Pop that back over. But more importantly, we're ready to start dropping stuff back in this housing. So we're gonna get this ready. So first, I'm gonna put my harness in. So it just fits through from the inside, pops through the outside, and that grommet fits down in the groove. We're gonna go get our wiper motor assembly here now, and we're gonna bring it here. Make sure you can see what's going on, and we're gonna plug it in, and it'll click. I'm gonna set this down in here, all careful like. I want to bring this harness up, like so. Come on. Here we go. Ooh. There we are. Now that's sitting in there. Now our harness is going to come up here, and there was a thing that it should have been taped to. Mine was broken, and that's it. So to hold this harness up out of the way, let's see, that needs to tuck like this, and go like this. There we go. Hold this up. They sell these zip ties here, like so, for fans. So, called wiring and fans. So, just gonna snap this in this hole. There we go. That's in there. And we're gonna go down under around our wire here. And I'm just gonna pull her tight. Okay. So we've got our nuts that go on. So we'll start them on here. Let's see if we can't get a better vantage point here. Alright. Well, we've got a nut that goes on here, a nut that goes on here, a nut that goes on here, now we'll just tighten these up. Careful, this is just plastic. And there we go. Clip this little guy. And after you have all these bolts in it, these nuts on, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to have this shank nut. See, it's a bolt with a shank. And they're going to go, the bolt's going to go down through there. That's how this works. That's how they had mine. So we'll put her back like they had it, like that. And that is your regulator. Now you want to pull this whole thing out of the car. I pulled this whole thing out. I wanted to clean it, freshen it up. You can just, while it's sitting in, remove this nut, this nut, this nut, this bolt, and the whole thing, and this whole wiper assembly will lift out. You don't have to go to all this work, but I wanted it to be right. Someone had been here before. The window company had messed stuff up. So there's my finished product. Put dielectric grease in the ends, clean them up, clean everything up. Now we're done. Now I can install this back on the car, which will be another video. But there's your wiper motor.